Now that you've decided to get a swimming pool, there is one decision you're going to make which is going to impact you more than any other decision you make in the process. And you probably haven't given it much thought, and that is, what's the depth profile of the pool going to be? The only thing I can tell you for sure is you will use it how you build it. You cannot decide you're going to do this and this and this in a pool and build it another way and make that come true. It is not. When I was a young boy, I had a pool, and like everybody else's pool, it was 3 feet at one end and 8 feet in the other. We had a diving board at that end. It was a 20 by 40 rectangle, which by today's standards is quite large. We had about 10 feet of usable shallow area. Then it got steep. It started rolling off to the deep end. In a diving configuration pool, we have to make the pool safe for a diver. So we have very many restrictions as far as how deep the pool is, how steep the walls can be, and that sort of thing. So you are going to render in a 40-foot pool about 55% of it over the head of the average person. No matter what you build, you will spend 90% of your time in 4.5 feet of water or less. If you're willing to scratch diving off your list, and your 9-year-old won't think that's a very good idea, but he's the one that'll benefit the most, because suddenly all the games that he and his friends would play in a pool, they can use the whole pool for. If you're 3.5 feet at each end and say 4.5 feet in the middle, you can play volleyball across the pool, basketball end to end, all the games that kids make up in a pool. They always play in just the shallow end. Why render 60% of the pool over their head? It just doesn't make sense to me. Yet we still build pools with deep ends. We build pools with 6-foot ends. Maybe you want to do water aerobics in the pool and need 6 feet. You have to decide what the real function is. Try not to do it with emotion. Try and do it very logically, and put that yardstick up on you and see where 4.5 feet of water is, and see if, by golly, that isn't going to be real comfortable. You can still swim underwater. You can still do all that stuff. And oh, by the way, there's less water to chemically treat and maintain. Whatever choice you make, I hope you're happy with it at the end. Enjoy your backyard.
Backyard Living is brought to you by Ocean Quest Pools by Lou Akins. To learn more about swimming pools, water features, hot tubs, or in-ground spas, visit Ocean Quest Pools by Lou Akins at any one of our 3 convenient Central Texas locations. In Belton at 2606 South I-35, in Waco at 3841 Franklin Avenue, and Killeen at 3210 East Central Texas Expressway. Or visit us on the web at www.louakins.com. Ocean Quest Pools by Lou Akins. Let us help you discover how great backyard living can be.